Okay, let's turn to the big story of the day. The breaking news that's coming in, yes, it's on the AgustaWestland case, where the centre has finally decided to move in the Choppergate probe after 2 years of delay. India today has now learned that the Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has decided to form a special team to probe the Augusta scam. The special team is readying questions for former Defence Minister Antony as well as other officials. Senior Defence Ministry officials officers of the Indian Air Force will be part of this special probe team. The questions that Mr Antony may face will include what was the delay in handing over the case to the CBI and why was AgustaWestland not barred right away when the UPA was in power, is what Mr Parrikar is claiming. Gaurav Sawant is joining me. He's been Minister. Gaurav, it appears that suddenly the government is going into fast-forward mode after 2 years where people will raise questions, what was the government doing? So how is this probe and this special team going to be any different given that 2 years have passed? How are they going to track the money trail, if at all?
Rajdeep, this sudden urgency is courtesy the Italian court order, the appeals court that names certain individuals, talks about money having been paid, and that is where all these files are being looked at all over again. There are more than 40 files at this point of time, Rajdeep. Even as we speak, this special team is poring over these files. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has already had a 2-hour-long meeting with this team, top officials of the Defence Ministry and of the Indian Air Force. Now, they are systematically going through the court order and what transpired, dates, timings, decisions, tweaking of decisions, all of that is now being cross-checked to know where were the irregularities and why wasn't it checked immediately. That's one part of the story. The second part of the story is Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar preparing his response, his big attack in Parliament. That's on the 4th of May, we are told. On 4th of May, there are questions that former Defence Minister Antony will have to answer. And Rajdeep, I have a series of these papers, that clearly talk about the integrity clause that had been put in place. And this indicates that if there were irregularities that were detected in 2012 itself in this deal where Italian courts had started investigating this matter, why is it that it took up to January 2014 for Antony to start proceeding against, to put a hold on this company, Finmeccanica and AgustaWestland? That's one part. Second part, it very clearly says that in exercise of its power under so-and-so clause, the AWIL, that's AgustaWestland Company, has committed a breach of provisions that they were offered, amount of gift, reward, fees, commission, consideration to such person, party, firm or institution before and during signing this contract. The seller will be liable to refund. So there they are saying when action was taken in February 2013 itself in Italy, this matter was referred to the CBI the very next day. Why was the deal not put on hold? Why was the matter not handed over to the Enforcement Directorate at that point of time? So the Defence Ministry's contention, or my sources in the government are saying that at this point of time, they wanted to keep the losses as far as this information coming out as low as possible, and only courts force them to act and not on their own. Bhumata Brigade's Tripti Desai, that's breaking news just coming in. She's been whisked away from Dargah Haji Ali. She wanted to enter the Dargah. She wasn't permitted to enter the Dargah. These are pictures of
India, and Shivan was excited about it. So yeah, here's Shivan with his review of the Huawei watch.
You make a smartwatch look like an analog watch and you're sure to